I feel like a snack. What can I possibly eat today? Cereal? No. Chocolate? Maybe. Matzah? It's not my thing. Panettone? This is expired from Christmas. Bread? No. Banana? Healthy. Whatever. Welcome to Cookies and Life with Michael Nicastro. Today I'm going to make chocolate chip cookies. So if you know me, I like two desserts, cannolis and cookies. In that order. I'm not making cannolis because I don't have the cheese, so I'm making cookies. Step 1. Wear an apron and look like you know how to cook. Now I've been working at home on this recipe. I did it like 5 times, so I'm going to share it with you right now. So here I have some granulated white sugar and some brown sugar. I have some AP flour. I have baking powder and cornstarch. Cornstarch is going to make it a little bit softer and chewier. And I have some espresso powder. I like that kick. Vanilla extract. Don't add too much. I always OD on the vanilla extract. I have 2 eggs and I have some semi-sweet chocolate. And I have some walnuts because I like nuts. So I'm going to cut the walnuts right now. We're making chocolate chip cookies. We're not making walnut cookies. Alright, so true story. When I was in elementary school, my Chinese grandmother used to make me lunch and I didn't want to eat it because I wanted to eat what everybody else ate. I didn't want to eat Chinese food, so I wouldn't eat it. And then she started making me ham sandwiches and I didn't like that either. I was very particular. So what I did do is I just ate cookies from the cafeteria. I ate that the whole day, so this is throwback to that. Will I get this in? No. Welcome back to Cutting Walnuts with Michael. So, I'm not buying these cookies from the store, I'm making these by hand. I feel like it makes a difference. It's the care that you put into it. When your family makes you a dish, it feels better, it tastes better. It touches your heart. Oh, the knife over there. So, every time you go out to a restaurant, there's so much care being taken by the staff. All of hospitality, from the servers to the chefs to the line cooks. There's so much thought and care that goes into everything. So shout out to all my chef friends, all the hospitality workers out there that put love into serving you. It's time to cut the butter. Alright, so I'm gonna cut the butter. I'm gonna use 1.5 sticks of butter. This cookie, I feel like, is a good balance between crispy and soft and chewy. That's what I wanted, alright? So I'm gonna do 1.5 sticks of butter. I'm gonna cut this in half. I'm gonna cut the butter into cubes. I'm cutting on my cutting board. I'm leaving the wrapper on there so it doesn't get sticky. I'm gonna cut it. So I left this out on room temperature. And to be honest with you, cutting butter kind of skeeves me out. It's kind of grossing me out, but I'll get through it for you guys. Just cubing the butter. Put it in here. My hands are clean. There we go. Now we're gonna cream the butter and sugar. This is an important process, nice chewy cookies. So again, half and half, brown sugar and granulated sugar going in. There we go. It's my room temperature butter that is cubed. Throw that in. Get all of it. Just to the side. Don't touch the butter, don't make a mess. I'm gonna use this paddle attachment and mix this up. So I have a nice KitchenAid blender. If you don't have one, you can do it by hand. It's gonna be more hard work. As you saw, like, I'm good at mixing. I mix the duck on a coffee in 2 minutes. Some people can't do it in 20 minutes. Stinks for you. But I have this nice KitchenAid machine, so I'm gonna use it. So I locked it in, the bowl is tight, and now I'm gonna start stirring it. So I wanna stir this for about 5 minutes. I really wanna cream this up. This is gonna make a difference. You wanna mix right now. This is creaming. I'm cracking some eggs. I'm gonna use 1 egg yolk and 1 full egg. The egg yolk adds some richness. So a lot of you have probably seen me cooking with my grandma. It's a great opportunity. I'm actually happy because I get to spend time with her and cook with her and learn from her. And what she does everything by feel and taste. So nothing's perfect. She tastes it in the moment and she adapts and adjusts. That's what you gotta do in life. You gotta adapt and adjust. So this is creaming together. You can see the butter and the sugar are coming like this. I'm gonna mix it a little bit more, but we're almost there. And be sure to scrape it with the spatula. What you want, whipped butter and sugar, all right? You don't need someone that went to culinary school or is a chef to tell you what that is. I went to culinary school. Honestly, I don't know how to cook, and I try recipes sometimes, and they don't always work out, and it's kind of bad. I actually prefer eating. Anyway, I'm gonna add the eggs in right now. So again, one full egg and 1 egg yolk going in here. I'm gonna mix that up on low speed. Again, lock it and don't make a mess. So hands-on is the best way to learn, and family recipes, what you learn in the home is more important. So go talk to your grandparents, go talk to your parents. You can learn a lot from them. I'm gonna add my vanilla extract. And again, be sure to stop and kind of scrape away the sides so everything's well incorporated. So now The butter, sugar, vanilla have been creamed nicely. You can see the consistency change. I'm gonna add the dry ingredient, the flour. Just gonna add all of it in, I don't care. And then I'm gonna add my leavening agents, my baking powder, espresso powder, and cornstarch for some chewiness. Stole the cornstarch from my grandma because she puts cornstarch in everything for Chinese food. Make sure you get everything in there. And now's the time. You don't want to overmix because you don't want to work the glutens. You don't want a tough cookie, so you want a nice moist cookie. So don't overmix it at this stage. Lock it. I stop now, and now I'm gonna add my chocolate chips, my semi-sweet chips. You can add as much as you want. I kind of went overboard. And my nuts, so I'm gonna mix this a little bit more. There we go. Can't even mix. All right, so this is what you want. The cookies come together. I overloaded everything. And a message to all the guys right now. If you want the girl to like you, bake her some cookies. I'll tell you, it works every time. Take it from me, all right? And girls too, if your potential boyfriend, he's gonna like it. Aside from dating with Michael, just share with anyone. Share with your friends, share with your family. It's gonna make you happier, all right? So look at this nicely incorporated dough. You can actually cook this right now, but things in life, they don't come easy. And you gotta wait, right? Be patient in life. So we're gonna put this in the refrigerator for at least 4 hours, even better, 24 hours, and it's gonna marinate, it's gonna get better. You marinate meat, same thing with cookies. Cookie life tip number 1. So I'm putting this in there, on the floor. It's gonna rest in the refrigerator. So let's bring this back to life, okay? Did someone ever say anything to you that made you completely furious? Like your boss said something to you that really triggered you. So if you confronted them in the moment, your emotions are gonna come out and you're maybe gonna scream at them. Instead, if you took a knee and let the emotions pass, the next day, you're gonna communicate at a more calm, positive state, and it's gonna work out better. Trust me. All right, welcome back. Good evening. So it's about 9:30 p.m. We made the cookies at 12 o'clock, so it's been resting in the refrigerator for about 8 hours. Wow, it smells like coffee. Take a look at this. There it goes. So it's set up nicely. You can see there's tons of chocolate chips. So I have the oven preheated to 350 degrees, and I'm gonna line 2 baking trays with a sheet of parchment paper. Try to do it. There we go. There's one. All right, so what I should have done was scoop the dough and then put it in the refrigerator, but pre-scoop it, because now it's all stuck together. Okay, so don't be like me. It's all stuck together. It still works, it just needs a second to kind of thaw out. So we're gonna try to get some out. We'll see how this goes, because again, it's too cold, but it will melt. So I have this little ice cream scooper, I think it is. So I get a size like this, nice and compact. You don't have to roll it. It's gonna spread out due to the baking powder that we put in here. Try not to make them too big. Hard. All right, so I use a little elbow grease, me doing push-ups all day, to roll these out. Actually, I did push-ups for 8 hours while I was waiting for these to cool. So again, be patient. Good things come to those who wait. You don't have to get it right away. You could wait, it's gonna turn out good. So to make these a little bit more uniform, I have a bowl of water. I'm just gonna moisten my hands a little bit and make them a little bit more round. Doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to do this. But I just wanna make sure I don't make one big cookie cake. And I've done that before. Okay. All right, so these are ready. These are pretty much room temperature now. My oven's hot at 350 degrees. I'm gonna put these in. Here we go. Alexa, set timer for 7 minutes.
7 minutes, starting now.
Set second timer for 14 minutes.
Second timer, 14 minutes, starting now.
Set 2 alarms. So after 7 minutes, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna flip the trays around so one side doesn't get burned. And then at 14 minutes, check them. And then depending on your oven temperature, if it's too hot or it's too cold, you might need to cook them for an extra like 2 to 3 minutes. So just check it after 14 minutes. Alexa, how much more time do I have on my alarm?
There's no alarm set.
That's wrong. Alexa, how much time do I have on my timer?
You have 2 timers.
See, it's a timer.
A 7-minute timer with about 5 minutes and 10 seconds left in second, with about 12 minutes left.
Okay, so we're gonna wait till the first timer. Thank you, Alexa. Alexa, tell me a joke.
Jimmy, take it away.
What did Edgar Allan Poe say when he heard something rapping on his chamber door? That's so Raven.
I don't get it. Maybe I don't read a lot. Alexa, tell me another joke.
Okay, Jimmy, make him laugh.
Good. Virtual
How did
Jimmy
you find a
Fallon.
job in the 1800s? On Abraham LinkedIn.
Oh, that's a good one. So that's the first timer. Take a look at these. So I'm gonna flip them around a little bit. Rotate them. Alexa, stop. Fucking Alexa, it's too smart. Alright, so I'm cleaning up a little bit, the best part of cooking. That's why I don't like cooking. You didn't feel like asking Alexa any more jokes, but you gotta clean up, alright? I have on my timer.
You have less than 10 seconds left
Okay,
on your second
Alexa,
timer.
stop. So take a look at this. It's getting really nice, but it's a little bit raw still on the top, and the edges are getting nice and charred. So I'm gonna turn down the heat to 325 and cook it for 2 more minutes, just so the edges don't burn and the top cooks. And just don't open the oven every 10 seconds, all right? You really want to just leave it. Just leave it alone. Alexa, set timer for 2 minutes.
2 minutes, starting now.
Let's see how it looks right now. It's been in the oven for another 2 more minutes, so let's check it out. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna leave it in for another 30 seconds, but I think we're almost there. Timer for 1 minute.
1 minute.
Alright, change my mind.
starting
1 more
now.
minute. 1 more minute and then we'll be good. The tray, so don't worry about that. So this is cooked for about 17 to 18 minutes. You could see it's golden brown along the edges, but it's gonna cook a little bit, alright? What's most important is timing, alright? Don't eat it right away because you're gonna burn your mouth, it's gonna be bad, and then you're gonna blame me. So, one thing you could take away from this video, timing is extremely important, okay? Timing of everything. We made a delicious cookie, and it's gonna sink down a little bit after it cools, so just wait about 15 minutes, alright? These have been cooling for about 30 minutes. They look really nice. I'm gonna try one first before I plate it up. So this one, so these have a lot of butter, so they get really flaky, so let's break one open. But it's still moist and soft and chewy. I'm gonna try it out. It's really good. You can see I loaded the chocolate in there. It's really good. So the full recipe is gonna be in the description below. So this recipe is good. I've tested it many times. I've made a lot of mistakes. I've made a lot of cookies. If you like this video, please give me a like and please subscribe to my channel. I'll be coming out with some more fun, easy recipes for you. Things that I would like to share with you. Thank you so much, guys. Take care and have a cookie.